Welcome back to the Global Business Report here on Arise News. The deadline for the recapitalization of Bureau d'Assurance operators in Nigeria has expired as of June the 3rd of 2025. Now, just as a recap, introduced back in February 2024, there it is there, Tier 1. You have a Tier, for a Tier 1 license, you need to have about 2 billion. Tier 2 is 500 million. The first deadline was set December of 2024. It was then extended to June. And now we understand that some of the BDCs are looking to have that deadline extended. So it all ties to the foreign exchange supply in Nigeria, the exchange rate. Who better than Arise Business Analyst Chika Mbonu to walk us through this update here. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you today.
I'm fine, thank you. Good for thanks for joining us in this rainy day.
Yeah, rainy day in Lagos. Rainy day in Lagos.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So what do you make of this?
BDCs, Buri, no, you sabi speak French, Buri de Chan.
Yes.
Originally conceived with good intentions to assist in the financial system, address the foreign exchange needs of the retail segment of the market. You will agree with me that subsequently, the Bureau d'Exchange BDCs in Nigeria, started having some sour reputations.
Right.
Each time there was a trial of an ex-governor, when they lose their immunity and they're on trial by EFCC, or even some parastatals MDs or government parastatal MDs or DGs, you always hear the names of BDCs being mentioned, because what used to happen is that a lot of the government public officials who are on trial would just enter and carry the 2 billion from the government purse and just the BDC partners with them who change it to dollars to them.
Yeah.
It's easier to carry 2 billion naira in dollars than that. So BDCs have suddenly had that kind of reputation, and that had been a reputation. Each time I had a trial, you always see a BDC person being a prosecution witness for the EFCC.
Right.
But that was not how it was conceived. It was, I think, 1989, during the Structural Adjustment Program, SAP. That was when they actually came into being, and during the Bangladesh time, to help in the retail segment of the market, help in price discovery. Also at the retail segment, support the former system of the FX market. And that was the original intention. Subsequently, they were given allocations. And you knew what used to happen, I think, $20,000 every week. And it was so bad during the former CBN governor's time that BDCs walk into the bank, see a central bank, pick out the $20,000, and then 5 minutes after, they have profit of cool profit of almost $20,000 at 100 naira or 200 naira when there was the disparity between the official and the black market. And that was that. So the objective of the BDCs that was for there to assist, in reducing the rate between the official and the parallel market, and then supporting the retail end of the business or the FS market. Meeting the needs of customers in the things like PTA, BTA, and other small FX needs was being defeated because the allocation from Central Bank was being cornered by people who had the big naira. And they were not supposed to actually deal with the large FX volumes. But, when the NS were being mentioned now, 2 billion naira equivalent in dollars, you can imagine how they transited. So, reputationally, they have not been very good. And the central bank, under Cardoso regime, wanted to sanitize the system. From about 6,000 BDCs during the pandemic time, I think it was cut down to about 4,000. And then again, 2023, so they brought down to about 1,600.
Okay.
That's about the number that we have now. I'm not sure that there's been any latest record that is subsequent to that figure. And so, again, they've been clamoring to be part of the market. So the central bank says, come on, guys, we can handle, because the issue was that even though the central bank had a system, a plan for weekly returns and so on and so forth, how can you review the returns from 11,000 BDCs without automation? The manual report. So the objective, therefore, is streamline the number of BDCs, strengthen that segment of the market, formalize the operations, automate them and digitize things, and directly link the operation to Central Bank of Nigeria for reporting, making reporting easy, so that the capital was moved from the 35 million naira it was before to 2 billion naira if you're going to do federal operations.
Big jump.
Big jump.
Yeah.
And 500 million naira if you're going to do state operation. Now, I must tell you, just from the streets, Rotus, that some individuals, had 10 BDC licenses.
Wow, one person.
Some 20 licenses.
Gosh.
So you can imagine if you are capitalizing 20 million, so
you will pay.
You will pay, and that is not a piece of cake. And that's what's causing this problem now. And then, so if you have 10 licenses here, that means you need 20 billion to capitalize the 10.
Right.
So, but now you're going to capitalize only one.
Yeah.
Maybe, because the money is a lot. And so all your dealings now with Central Bank will be based on one
license. Gotcha.
And so so there are a lot of issues now, that the sector is confronting. And I'm sure that's what's leading to the lethargy or the slowness in the recapitalization program, letting go and raising the money required for the new capital.
Yeah.
And so we do not have any confirmation. The deadline has passed for, I think, June 3rd, 2025. It was extended, from 2024. And but Central Bank has not come out to say, like, zilch, it's closed, it's short.
Right.
They have not come out to say it's extended. So I guess maybe they changed Association of Nigeria. I don't know whether they're trying lobbying. We hear
to
extend it to maybe December, hoping that by then they're able to raise the 2 billion naira. And but the issue is, like we said in this program before, that they should help themselves. There are reasons why they were set up. Now, those reasons were being defeated, and two, they became like the channel for things that do not comply with anti-money laundering, and the transactions that usually BDCs are doing now are things that will not pass the test through the normal banking channels. And so that's basically what it is. So we hope that Central Bank will come out clearly to let us know whether the June 3rd deadline has passed, how many people complied, or if they have extended it to December 31st have been proposed.
But Chika, my final question for you. I mean, they can't keep extending this forever. It was December last time. They've extended to June. So, I mean, at some point, even if they come out and say something, there can't be more than one more extension, or maybe how many more extensions do you think?
You're trying to make me say the things I don't want to say.
Sorry.
Because
we put you on the hot spot.
Because the fact that
I know, you're right.
Well, I mean, this is the public information there that. At the time, they were CBN license. They were even reducing the number. We were told by Central Bank there were almost about 11,000 applications.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Still waiting to be processed in CBN. So every honorable, every distinguished, every governor, everybody, that was everybody that had influence in Central Bank wanted to get a license because of the jamboree. They allocate $10,000, $20,000 to you as CBN rates. You cross the gates.
Parallel markets.
Parallel market, and just you'll be a millionaire by this thing. So it was a share of national cake. And so a lot of people who have these licenses are the big boys and big girls of the society. And I have a feeling that they're all lobbying, trying to see whether the policy can be cancelled, extended, and so on and so forth. And then these are people who have one way or the other some influence.
You're right.
And so Central Bank, I say now, CBN, come out and let us know.
Let us know what's happened.
What happened?
Yeah.
June 3rd, that's passed. Is it passed? And we extend it to December 31st.
Yeah.
So that, and then, as you said, you can't keep extending. Something has to happen.
Yeah. All right, Business Analyst Chika Mbonu. We always appreciate you breaking these things down for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your time.